He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's the great one. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. A closer, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Knocked loose. To the middle.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Bucks trail by 11. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Kuzma's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Lewis. Porter pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Here's the great one. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Giannis outside. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Brooklyn.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the foul on the closer. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Bucks.
Here's Giannis. In the game against Boston, very impressive. And there's Porter on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's the great one. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. Tipped away and stolen by Portis. Outside, Porter. 3-pointer, Lillard. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brooklyn with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's the great one. A rebound by the Bucks. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
That one goes. Count it.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Trent. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line, yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Trent hits them both. Brooklyn leading by 9. And there's the...
Oh, that's unbelievable.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. It's Trent on the wing. Drills it from outside. Trent's got 5 now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Here's the great one, guarded by Porter. Here's the great one. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Trent can't hit.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
First one falls for him. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 10. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's the great one. Basket good. 17 points in the game.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's the great one with the rebound. The great one's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Good D by Lopez. Now, here's Trent. Not a lot of room. Shoots from the baseline. Milwaukee the rebound. Lopez, no luck.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Lewis. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Jenkins throws it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside, Trent. Oh, he misses the dunk. Brooklyn leading by 16. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Lewis. 16 points for him. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Lillard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Trent.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
16 seconds left here in the second. Count it. And that's 18 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Driving to the basket. Brooklyn shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for the away team, number 30.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. It's time now to go courtside as we send.
Thanks.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For Brooklyn, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Up, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shot. You think they played their best?
And it's just about
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Mr. Fundamentals in this game. He's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Lewis is out there with Jay. Then there's baddest one, and it's the closer. And it's the great one in at the small forward. Shot clock at 6. The tray. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. You look at Lewis, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
You know, and that's why it often requires more than one man to defend against any of them. These players draw more double teams than any group in the league, and they still are able to put up points at a devastating rate.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.